Brittany. So today I'll be doing another movie review on Jurassic Park for its 30th anniversary. So, as for those who may know, I absolutely love Jurassic Park. And it was released in theaters on June 11th, 1993, directed by Steven Spielberg, based on the novel Jurassic Park, written by Michael Crichton, music composed by John Williams, starring Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Richard Attenborough, Samuel Jackson, and Wayne Knight. And this is such a great cast, and the dinosaurs, the dinosaur designs by Stan Winston, and this, as I said, this is such a really great movie, and I just love it. And as we all know the story, that with these characters, with Ian Malcolm, Dr. Alan Grant, and Ellie Sattler, they go to this island because John Hammond wanted them to be there, to show them his park, and just saying how that he wants to, I think he wants to bring in these very real life living dinosaurs in a park where families can go to, but yet each one has their own opinion. With Ian Malcolm, he is telling him, like, do you have any idea what you're doing here? And what you're doing and what your scientists are doing is just completely wrong. And then with Ellie, her concern is also for the plants, because I think these are like these plants they're also bringing back, and that they don't even know what time they're in, and that that they can get violent. I believe she was speaking about the plants, because yeah, she was more concerned about the plants and their environment of the ecosystem, which I don't blame her for that. And then with Grant, he's just saying, well, between dinosaurs and man, that they have been separated for so long, that why not, like, that that now it's been thrown mixed again, and that why not see how I think the way he's saying, why not see how this is, and why not see to see this park open with these dinosaurs. So cause that yeah, I think he was defending John Hammond, because, well, not in a way, but I think he was, because he says, how can we have the slightest idea what to expect? So I think to him, he was just thinking, well, because as for him, he has been digging up dinosaur bones for a long time, since it's his job, career, and yet I think he would just like to see a real life dinosaur in person. And so each one has their own opinion, but then of course, as we can see, things start to go wrong, especially when Dennis Nedry turns off the power switch and the T-Rex breaks loose, and then things just get crazy and scary. But of course, from what I know, is that in the book it's much more terrifying. So yeah, and I do have the book though, although I've read only a little bit but I have not read the rest. So I'm looking forward to reading the rest of Jurassic Park, although I just gotta find it. I have it somewhere, so once I find it, I'll start reading the rest. And but of course, in this movie, it's quite different from the novel itself, but I actually really like it that way, only because, you know, if it had stayed similar to the book, or maybe, I think maybe there are some things that are quite similar, but I just don't know which ones those are. But I think if it had stayed completely the same thing, I think we would have got a very different version of Jurassic Park. But with Steven Spielberg, with when he directed the movie, he just wanted to be where not only adults can watch it, but also kids can watch it too. And so yeah, I just loved how he directed Jurassic Park on his take on it, because it just turned out great. It just turned out amazing, in my opinion. Not everyone might feel the same way, but I do. And I love the cast though. They're just amazing. I love their performances. I really do. And I will never get tired of it. Never. And then with Stan Winston, how he designed the dinosaurs, of the dinosaur animatronics, is just also very amazing. It looks real, and wow. Of course, both with the animatronics and the CGI combined together, it just really made these dinosaurs look real, and it made them look like if they were actually, moving and doing everything that we see that they're doing in the movie, and I just love it. And the music composed by John Williams, he did an amazing job with the music. And I don't know how he came up, thinking how the music should sound, but it definitely turned out great, because to me it just really stands out, and it just says this is Jurassic Park, and it just speaks for itself, and it just brings the movie to life, the story to life, and it just makes everything feel even much more so, like you're really there. And yeah, I just love it, and I don't think anyone could have done better to have composed the music and the way that it turned out the way it did, because I don't think anyone could have done better other than John Williams. And it's just so iconic though, it really is, and I just love listening to it. And I feel like every time I hear the theme for Jurassic Park, I just get so excited, and I just love listening to it. And I also have the Jurassic Park soundtrack too. Yep. The only thing I don't have, which I wish I have, would be a nice big Jurassic Park poster, where it's mostly black, but you see the Jurassic Park logo, and at the bottom it says 65 million years ago. I would love to have that poster one day and to have it in a frame and hang it on my wall, maybe right here or so. But yeah, I would love that, and one day I will. So yes, like I said, we all know the story about Jurassic Park for those who've seen it, for those who are fans, and I'm certainly a Jurassic Park fan. So yeah, I just love it. And of course, from what I've heard is that Dennis, no, I'm sorry, I'm talking about his character. I'm sorry, Wayne Knight. He said that he wished that his character's death showed more like how graphic and brutal it was. But I'm glad it did not go in that direction, only because that would have been the most disturbing, very graphic, and just you know, that's just something I know I would not have liked to see, because then I think if it had shown that, it probably would have been rated R. So I'm just glad it did not go into very specific, graphic, and this brutal, horrific detail to Dennis Nedry's death. I'm just glad it did not went that far. Ooh, cause that, I think that would have been, from what I think that would have been traumatizing to see, especially for kids who probably love dinosaurs, and to see that, like, no, I don't think so. So yeah, I'm glad though. And I love how each dinosaur looks, like how they look, you know, how they look real and everything. But, and I love how, like, the colors and the designs on them, but mostly, you know, like, especially like with the Brachiosaurus, the Triceratops, the Dilophosaurus, even the Velociraptor. But I love the T-Rex, because T-Rex is my most favorite dinosaur. And to see how it looks, like, to me it has this unique, terrifying, but really great look. And I just love the design of the T-Rex and the colors that they used. Like, it's just, how do I say it? It's, to me, it's just amazing. And it's just, I have a word. What is that word? To me, personally, the T-Rex is just like, what's that word I'm looking for? But to me, it's just majestic, and it's just like, wow, you know, it's just like, how mesmerizing, and I just love it. So yeah, like I said, I really love the performances, and I do agree with what Ian Malcolm said, but at the same time, with what happens and things going wrong and everything, I also love the chaos within the movie. So yeah, and I love how with the ending that the T-Rex comes in, pretty much saves the day, and it has this heroic ending to it. And you know, the way it throws the Velociraptor at the dinosaur skeleton, and it like turns around, and then it looks up and it roars, like, wow, that is amazing. Like, you know, I love it. That was just, you know, it's so great. And so yeah, this is my review on Jurassic Park, and I think that everyone did a great, amazing job on it, and I love the performances. I love how Steven Spielberg directed the movie. I love the music and the dinosaurs, how they looked, And plus, as we know, that this is the first CGI movie that came out in the early 90s. So I think I'm just proud to say that, and knowing that Jurassic Park was the first CGI movie that came out at that time. But when they used it, they used it so well, you know, but with using, like, they use the CGI, but they also use the dinosaur animatronics, so using both, it just blended in so well. So yeah, I'm happy for that. So yeah, this is my review, and so yeah, hope you enjoy this. And to see more movie content, subscribe, click on the bell so you'll be notified when I upload, and leave a comment down below if you're a Jurassic Park fan, and you know, what's your favorite dinosaur, or what's your favorite scene of the movie. My favorite is especially the ending when the T-Rex comes along and then just throws the Velociraptor across the room and turns around, you know, and looks up and roars. Like, that's wow, you know, like I just love it. Like, that was so perfect. Like, that was just really amazing, and I can't think of a better way for Jurassic Park to end that way than with the T-Rex. So hope you enjoyed this. Again, to see more movie content, subscribe, click on the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. So hope you enjoyed this. That's all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.